Sonnet 138, the 5 stages. Stage 1, the rhyming couplet. Therefore I lie with her and she with me, and in our faults by lies we flattered be. I lie with her, she lies with me, so we're both sleeping together and we're both telling each other lies. And in our faults by lies we flattered be. And if our fault is lying, then we flatter each other by lying. It's something like that. So, love sonnet, etc. A love sonnet, but a realistic one, like I'm actually going out with this person, as opposed to his, I wish I could be going out with this person. He's got 2 sorts. Stage 2, last words. So, which of the last words stand out as being something that gives us a clue into what he's talking about? Truth, lies, youth, subtleties. So subtleties, so maybe subtle ways of playing the game of love. Truth versus lies. Young, best, tongue suppressed. Tongue suppressed, maybe things we don't say to each other. We're already connecting that to the lies aspect. Unjust, old, trust told. Told, so maybe these lies being told, and maybe these lies are unjust. I don't know. And then at the end, me, be. Okay, now let's break it into the stages, which is put a line under every 4th line. So we're going to make it 1, 2, 3, which breaks it into 4 sections. It's not very clear on this page, but roughly. Okay, now we're going to do the punctuation, well, the breaths. The breaths you have to breathe are the sentence endings, which are the same as the sentence beginnings. So we're looking for full stops, exclamation marks, question marks, which are the 3 ways a sentence can end. So, and then usually at the end of the quatrain. So yeah, we've got end of subtleties, line 4. Suppressed, line 8. Okay, then we've got the final one. And also, we're always going to mark in a breath right at the start and right at the end, because you're going to breathe before you begin, and you're not going to stop breathing just because you're finished. Oh, I'm forgetting the question marks. So at the end of unjust, the end of old. Anything else? No. Okay, what else have we got in first quatrain? Now, if it's an even sonnet, we'll breathe every other line. Well, we've got a comma at the end of line 2. So let's just mark that in as a breath, and if it's wrong, we'll change it later. Second quatrain. We've got a comma at the end of line 6, so let's mark it in, though I notice we've got a colon at the end of tongue, which is a bigger form of punctuation, so maybe it's going to be better there, but anyway. In the third quatrain, well, we've got all these question marks, so we'll leave that as it is, but it ends with a colon. Let's mark the breath at the colon. So I've got the breaths marked like this. Now let's mark the césures. The césures are the natural break within the line. When my love swears she is made of... When my love swears that she is made of truth. When my love swears that she is made of truth. When my love swears that she is made of truth. You see, technically, when my love swears that she is made of truth, you'd maybe technically have after that. When my love swears that she is made of truth. I almost prefer it after love. When my love swears that she... When my love... Oh no, after swears. I think after swears. Line 2. I do believe her, though I know she lies. Okay, there's a comma on the césure. I'm just marking them with little dots. These natural breaks. That she might think me some untutored... That she might think me some untutored... That she might think me some untutored youth. Doesn't sound right. That she might think me some untutored youth. I'm going to go after me. Line 4. Unlearned in the world's false subtleties. Unlearned in the world's false... Unlearned in the world's false subtleties. I know it's early. I know it's technically maybe wrong, but I'm going to go after unlearned, after the one word. Unlearned in the world's false subtleties, because the main focus should be the flow of the sense. And then just cut into the rhyming couplet. Therefore I lie with her, césure, and she with me, And in our faults by lies we flattered be. And in our faults, I think I put it after lies, but I think it's faults actually. And in our faults by lies we flattered be. So we're just trying to get the flow. So I've marked it all out and I'll flash that up. Let's read the first quatrain and try and work out what he's talking about. When my love swears that she is made of truth, I do believe her, though I know she lies. That she might think me some untutored youth and learned in the world's false subtleties. So, when my love says she's honest, I believe her, though I know she isn't. That she might think me some untutored... And I say I believe her so that she thinks I'm young and naive. Thus vainly thinking that she thinks me young, although she knows my days are past their best, simply I credit her false-speaking tongue. On both sides thus is simple truth suppressed. And so in my vanity, that now I think that she thinks me young, though I know she doesn't really, I praise her for her lies. And so I'm making out that she's truthful. I know she's not. And I'm making out that I'm young, even though she knows I'm not. So we're both lying to each other. But wherefore says she, not she is unjust? And wherefore say not I, that I am old? O love's best habit is in seeming trust, and age in love loves not to have years told. So, but where did I say I was young? And where did she say she wasn't a liar? I mean, the best thing to do when you're in love is just not talk too much about these truths and just let the truths be self-evident. Therefore, I lie with her and she with me. So we're both lying to each other and we're lying in bed together. And in our faults, by lies we flattered be. And in our faults, by lies we flattered. And the things that are wrong with us, because we're lying about them, they become things that are great about us. Okay, let's do the whole lot. When my love swears that she is made of truth, I do believe her, though I know she lies. That she might think me some untutored youth, unlearned in the world's false subtleties. Thus vainly thinking that she thinks me young, although she knows my best, although she knows my days are past their best, simply I credit her false-speaking tongue. On both sides thus is simple truth suppressed. But wherefore says she, not she is unjust? And wherefore says I, that I am old? O love's best habit is in seeming trust, and age in love loves not to have years told. Therefore I lie with her, and she with me, and in our faults by lies we flattered be. So this is a really lovely love sonnet about us both maintaining our love by either lying to each other about how great we are or something, or lying to each other by not talking about how awful we are, how old and dishonest we are. It's a really fab human sonnet.